Hey guys, I'm back with another broadcast. But this is going to be like a rant. And I need you to understand if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. I need you to understand why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. I'm going to tell you what. What? Okay. Alright. But I'm going to be ranting. And for those of you that don't know, I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, okay? And as of right now, McFadden is not out there practicing. And I just heard that the Dallas Cowboys are in talks with Chris Johnson, a former running back for the Tennessee Titans. Now, we all remember what Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones said during the draft when they were asked, "Do you expect to come out from this draft with a running back?" They say not necessarily. They say that they feel fine. They feel they're confident about their chances with Randall, McFadden, and Lance Dunbar. And they decided not to get a running back. That was a dumb decision. And believe me, they know and they understand that the reason why the Dallas Cowboys went to the playoffs last season was because of the running game and that offensive line. Now, I don't know why you... Okay, I understand why they felt like that Randall could be a starter. I get it. Randall proved that he could run the ball behind that offensive line last season, being a backup for DeMarco Murray. But McFadden? Really? McFadden? You decided not to draft a running back knowing that McFadden was an injury prone. And 7 years of his 8-year career with the Raiders, he was injured. He missed games because of an injury. The only season that he played 16 games and last 17 weeks was last season. So that did not ring a bell in your mind. Okay, we have McFadden, we have Randall, we have Lance Dunbar. We feel good about that running back class. But we're getting into this situation knowing that McFadden is an injury prone, knowing that McFadden has been injured for 7 seasons of the 8th. Only 1 season out of the 8 seasons was he capable of being healthy and playing 17 weeks straight without getting injured. So you didn't say to yourself, okay, what if McFadden gets injured? What if McFadden, let's say, oh heck, start getting issues with his hamstring? That did not cross your mind. And in the draft, you not only had 1 chance to get a running back, but 2 chances, and you refused to get a running back who could have been a starter right now, and we wouldn't have have been talking about this right now, today, at this moment. Now, I will support the Dallas Cowboys no matter what. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan for life. I've been supporting them since I started watching football. I don't want to go back to Tony. For those of you that are a Dallas Cowboys fan, for those of you who follow the Dallas Cowboys and has been a loyal Dallas Cowboys fan, you do understand that in 2012, 2011, 2010, we were like, you know what? Forget running the ball. Let's get the ball to Tony. Yeah, I acknowledge that we didn't have the offensive line that we had. We didn't have the talent that we have right now. We didn't have the same defensive coordinator that we had right now. That we have right now. But remember that fourth quarter with about a minute 12, 2 minutes to go. And I'm not saying Tony Romo sucks. Don't get me wrong here. But remember that game. Remember so many games in 2012, 2011, 2010. Where we say, you know what? Forget running the ball. Forget giving the ball to DeMarco. Let's get it to Tony. And Tony screws up the game. I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to go back to giving the ball to Tony because you don't trust your running backs. Okay? Don't even get me started on Lance Dumpar. Don't even get me started on that guy. Why is he with the Dallas Cowboys still? Why is he not cut? I don't know what's going to happen, man. I mean, the season didn't even start yet, and they already got me ranting. Jesus. I mean, you decided to get a pass rusher. You got a great corner. You got an offensive lineman. But you know that the reason why I'm going to go back to it again and again and again, because guess what? It's the truth. You decide not to get running back. Knowing the reality was that McFadden was not going to be healthy. But you know what? Who cares? Who the heck gives a crap? I'm telling you right now, and I'm sorry if I'm annoying you. Man, I mean, I don't know what to think. I mean, I know that having Greg Hardy, having Randy Gregory, having, the offensive line will be great and all. I know Tony's going to be protected. But I don't want to go to Tony 40 to 45 times a game and have Tony throwing the ball 40 to 45 times a game instead of giving our running backs the ball. I'm just annoyed, man. At this point, I'll take any running back. I'll take any running back. Because I don't know what to expect from that running game. I mean, The only person in that running back class that I really, really trust is Randall. Because I have seen what Randall could do. I don't know what McFadden is going to do. I'm not even sure if McFadden is going to even start a game in this on this team. I don't even know. Look, I don't know what Chris Johnson is. I don't know what Chris Johnson could do. We cannot get Ray Rice because Ray Rice is done. The other, I mean, all of the running backs are washed running backs. Running backs that have already been washed out. They're already done. So at this point, hoping that McFadden could start. Here's what you have to do, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. Since you decided not to get a running back in the draft, we have to deal with this. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to sign Chris Johnson. You have no choice right now. You can't say we can't sign Chris Johnson because you can't say that. There's no because. There's nothing that you can say. You have to sign a running back that could probably help us out. Because I would hate to miss the playoffs with this talent. I would hate to miss the playoffs. Heck, you let go of DeMarco knowing that there was a draft. Hoping that you could get a running back. And the draft. Knowing that there's a great talent and the draft. And you get a pass rusher, you get a offensive lineman, you get a corner. But you don't get a running back, a key position in this offense. Heck, the reason why we beat the Seattle Seahawks last season was because of the running game. It was because we gave the ball to DeMarco Murray. I don't even think if we replaced DeMarco Murray, to be honest. In Dallas Cowboys Nation, if you're truly a Dallas Cowboys fan, you gotta be concerned. You have to be concerned about this running game. I don't know what to expect. I just don't know, man. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, we'll see what's going to happen, and if we don't make it to the playoffs this season, blame nobody except Jones. Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones. Don't even blame Jerry Jones because Jerry Jones is not the one who's making the decisions right now. Stephen Jones. So if we don't make the playoffs this season, I'm going to be really pissed off. And guess what? Stephen Jones is going to be because of you. Nobody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my rant. I know it is a long one, but I just had to say something. Thank you for watching.